This is what an alterations tailor can and cannot do. Jacket edition. Starting with the shoulders. Can you make the shoulders wider? No. Can you make the shoulders narrower? Yes, but within limitation. Can you make the body of the jacket longer? No. Can you make the body of the jacket shorter? Yes, within reason. You got to think about the proportions and where the pockets are, because you can't move the pocket flaps. You don't want them too close to the bottom hem. Can you move the button stance of the jacket? No. Can you make the jacket sleeves longer? Yes, provided there's seam allowance under the sleeve. And keep in mind, you can't move the cut buttonholes. So if you have working buttonholes and you're making it longer, you might have to add an additional one. Can you make the sleeves shorter? Yes, of course. There's almost no limitation here, except for, again, if there's cut buttonholes, because you can't move a cut buttonhole. Can you make the stomach of the jacket slimmer? Yes, of course, within reason. If you go too far, you start to hit the pockets and it throws the balance of the jacket off. Can you fix a collar roll in the back of the neck? Within reason, he can, depending on how aggressive that collar roll is and what's causing it. And it's a major surgery. He has to recut the collar, reslope the shoulders, so you might want to think if it's worth the investment on this jacket, or just get a new one. Can you fix a collar gap if the jacket's hanging off your neck? In theory, he can make a smaller neck hole, but this is a major surgery, so you need to find someone that knows what they're doing. And again, you need to calculate the investment and if it's worth the cost for this garment. Can you make the hips of the jacket bigger if the vent is splaying open? No. Can you make the hips of the jacket slimmer if there's extra fabric sitting around the bottom of the jacket? Yes. Can you take in the front chest of the jacket? Yes, but this is a big surgery. You have to take the sleeves off and recut the armholes. Can you make the chest of the jacket bigger? In most cases, no. Can he fix fusing bubbles or add a canvas to a jacket? No, this is like making a whole new jacket. That would be like saying, can we take the eggs out of this cake that's already baked to make it vegan? What's done is done. I think that covers a lot of the common fit issues and alterations that people are having. Now, it's a little bit more complicated than this. Of course, it depends on the quality of the garment and how much seam allowance is built into it, but I think you get the idea. If I miss some alterations or you have some additional questions about this topic, feel free to pop them in the comments. Hope that helps. Peace, y'all.